Halloween! And more Smash!
And by Halloween, you mean October 2nd, but then again, this is America. Halloween starts in basically September. So the funny timing of this is I believe the next in-game event in Night in the Woods is this game's not Halloween.
Yes, it is.
I always love when something basically has like a not Halloween and a not Christmas, and they essentially, you know, they like make it fit in basically the context of the world. Like Gravity Falls took place over the summer, but it has a Halloween special, and the answer is basically that town loved Halloween so much they created their own holiday that's basically Halloween in summer. It's like that's fucking clever right there.
So much bullshit happened.
Yes.
Also, this should be Angry Vengeful Mom.
Like for...
Yep.
That didn't seem very angry or vengeful.
I'm busy, and she basically wants you to piss off.
She just said I'm busy without much to it. But anyway, another thing that happened was a theater actually relatively close to us had the My Hero Academia movie, so we actually ended up watching that. That had a lot more people in it than I was expecting.
Oh, fuck, yes it did.
I was expecting us to go there and it's like fucking ghost town. Like, only one other group of 2 people would maybe be in there, but when we went there, that was legitimately as filled up as The Incredibles 2 was when we went to go see that. And the most amazing part is most of the people, like, in the My Hero Academia movie were basically neckbeards.
Uh-huh. Okay, they're not... Oh my god, yes!
Oh.
Yes!
Hold on, I need to go clean my glasses. Oh, for a minute.
If you're following and trying to get, achievements and trophies and stuff, these 3 involve this pentagram side quest. But in the initial release, the game was glitched, and the side quest would sometimes trigger if you never found these 3 out here, but I didn't know how the hell to get them out here. You have to do it in the not Halloween date.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Unless this version of the game glitched and they just randomly ended up out here.
No, I looked it up.
Okay.
It said... come out here in this, like, at this point of the game, and they're here. Because of this other event I want to do, like, keep these guys in mind, but I wanted to show, actually, I walked like 15 minutes from my house. That's great. So, like, a lot of people were underwhelmed by the one Nintendo Direct, and that kind of bothered me.
Well, of course, because everyone will always have unrealistic expectations. Unless you can somehow hit what the internet specifically wants at that moment, everyone will always say that it's disappointing and underwhelming, but even when you give them the thing that they want, they don't want it anymore. I mean, just look at the fucking Sonic fan base.
I love these characters, they're great.
They're just casually Satan worshippers.
3 weird teams I met. They said I answered wrong, so I don't know.
I don't fucking remember.
If what I answered.
I don't fucking remember.
Well, I can't get achievements anyway.
Yeah, we're on Switch. We don't need achievements. Remember when, like, achievements and Gamerscore was, like, the hottest shit, but now no one cares?
So, like, I know where the pentagrams are, so...
What the fuck did Gamerscore even do? Or is the reason people stopped caring is because it actually doesn't do anything.
It technically didn't do anything, but they kind of had sort of leaderboard-esque systems of, like, all the points you earned collectively, you know, you would be high up on a leaderboard because you were getting thousands of achievements.
But now people just hack anyway, so leaderboards have become pointless.
So, I thought the Direct was nice, and there were, like, some random things, like Luigi's Mansion 3 was just so casually dropped.
Yeah, and that's, like, the thing no one ever really talked about. Yeah, so I'm also talking about the Direct, like, almost, like, 4 weeks or so after it happened. Fuck you, too.
Because we haven't talked about it in a recording, because we recorded before, and now it's way after, but who cares?
But, anyway, it was the Direct. I mostly liked the announcements from it, but it's also because, unless something really, truly, actively pisses me off, unlike the internet, I'm not going to sit there and bitch about it. It's like, this doesn't, like, this isn't my exact, basically, this isn't my unrealistic expectation, so it's bad. If I would do that, I would hate everything until a Wonderful 101 port is announced on the Switch.
Oh, man. Katamari Damashi's cool.
Yeah, that was a fucking just weird-ass curveball out of nowhere. Which, that's something I find funny. Like, a lot of people, they basically was the Switch because of all the ports and things. They complain, like, when, you know, a port is, like, lazy, and it's like, oh, it's only getting games from 10 years ago, or whatever, but no one seems to stop and think about the unfortunate thing is these ports are basically the only times these characters have ever been acknowledged. Like, what is truly the last time someone has thought about fucking Captain Commando? Both the game and the character.
Mm-hmm. And, like, there was a joke, someone was like, oh no, all the PS2 classics on Switch! How dare you!
That's also another thing that shows the internet's somewhat hypocrisy. Now, yes, these specifically, if they continue what they're doing, might have small tweaks and things, but Sega, they were releasing the Sega Ages on Switch, which are right now just Genesis games, but they wanted to have other Sega consoles on there, having like some Master System things, and the, of course, big two would be Saturn and Dreamcast, because apparently emulating the Saturn, because it was designed in such a ludicrous, bass-ackwards way, it is apparently a huge pain in the dick.
That is.
Because if I remember correctly, a fun thing about the Saturn, people say that it's a 32-bit console. That's technically half right. If I remember correctly, the Saturn was literally two 16-bit processors smushed together. What?
If you talk with her, it's like, she'll tell you what's currently in the newspaper. She said, Halloween crime is down. And May was like, what's Halloween crime? And then she basically said, like, people vandalizing and burning stuff. And it's like, don't you go do any pagan stuff. And then May was like, I'm totally gonna do pagan stuff. It's like, if you do pagan stuff, I'm calling the cops. Cops ain't got nothing on demons.
But, anyway, what I was saying was, like, some of the Sega Ages stuff, it has been released. Right now, it's just a few Genesis games, like Sonic 1 and a few others, and I find it funny, a lot of people were praising those, even though, to be fair, those have, like, they actually have added stuff to them, like the version of Sonic 1, you, of course, you have save states and all that, but it also added the drop dash and a few other...
That it did.
And a few other features here and there, but again, it's like every everyone is basically losing their shit over the idea of, you know,
I'm
Saturn Dreamcast games.
also going around talking to, you know...
And it's like, I swear the internet's probably gonna flip their shit when, like, a Saturn or Dreamcast game gets announced, because M2 are the people that did the, Sega Ages ports. They have a history of making a bunch of ports for Sega, because I don't know if they're an internal team in Sega. I think they are, because these people seem to understand the way the Genesis worked more than anyone else. But anyway, on like Twitter, they basically had like a poll of something like what franchise would people like to, essentially what old franchise from like the Saturn or Dreamcast would people like to see, and Jet Set Radio was the one that basically like topped that chart. So like, it's like you all, call me yeah, and look at that, Switch can't even run a PS2 game from 2006 in 60 frames a second, but a fucking Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future HD, if that shit gets announced, you're all gonna be throwing your money at it.
And then we have, like, Isabelle was announced for Smash, and every one...
Well, that's the part of this we have talked about before in other shit.
No, we didn't!
Well, we've loosely talked
No, we didn't!
In a recording with Sean and Brian, I think we talked about it briefly.
Okay, but that's...
I said briefly.
Yep, and that's way out of order, so I'm just coherently... That announcement pissed me off, but not because I don't want Isabelle in Smash. It pissed me off because of just the way everyone had just kind of...
I know we've talked about this because I brought up the thing... I've said this in a few other things, like you said, the internet never knows what they want. Because of this, the internet will, essentially, they'll all say that they all want a character in, like, Smash or whatever, then when that character is announced, that's not what they wanted, they actually want another character. You remember that clip from SpongeBob? Yeah, it's basically that. Because, you know, there's a bunch of entitled assholes.
They are, though!
Except you. You're cool.
And the thing, it's like, Isabelle, everyone's like, oh my god, Isabelle needs to be in Smash. Why isn't Isabelle in Smash?
And they put Isabelle in Smash. Oh, why isn't it Gino? It's what the internet does every time. Every single time.
Okay, so gonna get up. Move on with the story stuff, but I was basically going around talking with people. When those teenagers appear, it's like the next cycle, and I'm kind of wasting time going back and forth, but I was just making sure I talked with everyone because I didn't remember who I talked to or didn't talk to last time. There's a building! And I might have to look up exactly where it is. I think it's on this part of town. There's a building where basically it's like it's a roof and there's a locked door and it's stupidly out of the way. But if you reach that stupidly locked out of the way door at one point,
and
it is entirely possible to get in to the building, and if you get into it...
something else kind of funny was the ports, which is a thing I learned recently. Yes, in this specific instance we have, it's been basically crammed on like every compilation on demand, but a funny thing is, again, the like Switch port thing that's been the like big problem that's really like sat around the Switch. Is it, you know, getting nothing but ports, especially because of all the arcade archives released. But if you go look at the actual original physical cartridges for the Neo Geo, when you go look at their prices and stuff on eBay, suddenly the $15 download on Switch doesn't look so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like Metal Slug is
well, I awkwardly try to get on that one
like,
roof.
Metal Slug 3 is easily, I believe, around $2,000, just casually on eBay. again, yes, we have you basically could now easily if you don't.
God damn it.
You could now easily if you don't really care about certain things like.
Those games
like
are
resolution and other things. You could technically buy like the Metal Slug Anthology on the Wii or PS2. I think it was also on the PSP for some reason. For that at price now
That's how you.
because there are so many Neo Geo collections that are now dirt cheap. It's like
I had to get up here.
what?
Years ago, she said, years ago, before I was 20, I thought I would never be able to climb up here at 20. Shows what you know, little May.
Why is there a regular cat sleeping up here?
Thought, roof cat is correct.
Well, cats are always correct.
So, yes, I wasted a large chunk not moving on simply to get up here because I wanted that cat entry.
Because, like, they're a regular cat, and you're not a regular cat. This is some, goofy, like, Pluto shit right here.
Yep. So, I'm about to move on with the actual thing I'm doing. I think I talked with... The other funny thing about the Isabel point, like, people, the leak was, the leak was Isabel's an Echo Fighter.
That's the thing everyone was banking on.
Which she isn't, then there were people, oh my god, why is she an original character? That one really got...
Because again, you will never be able to please the internet. When the internet finally gets Gino, they're just going to bitch about him not being someone else. Can't wait till we get to the point where, people, like, the Goku thing is basically past the unfunny, ironic meme.
So,
what?
I have wasted
That's also
way
another
too much
question.
time.
It's like, what the fuck started the Goku thing? I get the Shrek thing because, Shrek is love, Shrek is life, but what the fuck started the Goku meme?
Okay, I'm probably just gonna go home, get a goddamn plot, move on.
And, like, if you're going to say something about, like, Goku is known for being, like, stronger fighting or whatever, I feel like, why isn't there a meme for Batman or Superman or any other famous character that's not from, like, Smash? Why is it specifically Goku is more of my... is more of what I'm wondering.
So... I'm gonna go, like, in this game I am gonna get a move on, but the building I'm looking for, I think, is that one over there, around the end.
I don't see why this game was classified as a platformer on the Steam page.
Mm-hmm. But I do not remember what area the one building is. I don't think I can get into it anyway. So, I'm probably just gonna... I've wasted a good chunk of time. This will likely end up cut into a short, kind of unfortunate fillery part of just us rambling while I talk to a few characters, because I couldn't remember the building I was looking for. The Isabel thing, like, again, is really funny because everyone's complaining that she's in the game and not an Echo Fighter.
Like I said, you really should... When you really get right down to it, you shouldn't listen to the internet for things because they will bitch, whine, and moan about a thing. You finally give them the thing they've been bitching and whining about, and suddenly they want something different.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic Forces will it be a good game if it sticks to just the boost formula. You know, at this point, the boost formula is tired and played out. They should change it again.
And then all these other people started, yeah, the construction started. Then all these other people, because of these rumors of things, started really hating on Isabel because the rumors were basically... I'm checking my room because I don't remember if the direct Halloween thing involves...
You have to go change into the costume, remember?
But I couldn't remember if that was directly at this moment, but yeah.
I don't know if it's right now.
Oh, fuck yes it is. Aw, yeah. Sweet. Witch dagger! She's 20.
Yeah,
But what I was going to say is, because of all of these rumors and everything, people are extra salty about Isabel because these totally 100% credible, definitely real leaks.
My uncle from Sega told me so.
Basically, there's limited slots, and people are always going on about how there's only like 2 or 3 characters left, and Skull Kid isn't getting in, and Isabel guiding over Skull Kid. And she's like,
first of all, no.
Yeah!
First of all, no character will ever take a slot from another character. Like I've said, the only...
Also, I have to point this out. You'll...
I can make my point in a minute.
In the costume, you can't jump. So, basically, the Halloween setting is very limited because they didn't want to...
It's too linear, my immersion is real.
However, in this updated version of the game...
They added more bullshit?
Oh, yes, they did.
Hot damn, that means we have more time.
Yeah, there's great mini games and some stupid shit. This is one of the...
I've never seen this.
What?
Yeah, I've never seen this. This wasn't in the base game.
Mm-hmm, I thought you might enjoy this and the fortune telling.
So, what was... Oh. Wait, did he say I'm... Did he literally say I'm a spooky ghost? I'm a scary spirit?
And I've been hit.
God damn it, I can't... Gonna hurt... I can't read that, it's too quick. Ah.
Well, we can go back to...
Ow, I'm dead.
Again.
Wait, is that Greg?
No. Remember the town...
Oh, wait, we kind of have a limited budget.
No, remember
Gotta reuse our models. Yeah, I know there are other townspeople that are the same animal as Greg's. But it's just when you see that face shape and it's like, you know, everything. Hey, at least you don't have a timer on this. I don't think you do.
No, you do and you don't.
Ah.
They take a... You do and you don't, but like...
Shoot where they're going to be, not where they are. Just sit and wait for them to fall.
Oh, come on.
You hit the side of it.
Okay.
That worked.
I've got 12 hits, 13.
Any.
So we can go back to rambling.
Basically, like, because I was like, I lost.
Hey, let's
Oh yeah, it was as I've said before, and this is how I know.
I'm just glad I hit him.
And this is how I know I've talked something tangentially related to this in another part. Like I've said before, everyone acts like there are some like rules or whatever to Smash Brothers. The only hard rule is basically that the character must be from a video game. It doesn't matter how relevant they are. It doesn't matter if the game is hell, it doesn't even matter if they're on fucking 4 legs as, you know, Duck Hunt and
well,
Ivysaur.
I got 17 hits.
Looks like you did it.
That sure was something.
They all of them filled the screen, so I think you got all of them.
I hit all of them at least once. Basically, you can't really lose these. It's just for shits and giggles.
Anyway, my point was, like I said, but for the... Why did he say I missed that?
More like, awesome, Sprinks! And they told her no. Even the, like, crotchety council. Though the kind of stupid thing, you can't keep playing the mini games. It's like a random one-off thing.
Oh, of course, that would...
See?
You can't go into the... Oh, you can go into the other side.
It's...
Well, that's of course. That's how you can't keep this going forever.
Dare you spin the wheel of destiny? Explain.
Wheel of morality. Turn. Today...
Tell us the lesson that we should learn. No one can explain the power of the will, save that it's an unknowable circular soothsayer. Oh snap, is it gonna say the sooth? The sooth shall be said! Okay, I'm into this. Your spin is weak, my child. I'm 20. Your fortune is your future. A place. Damn it, I clicked it. It's like, I think of. These are little hints to upcoming story thing. Okay, that checks out. Your card says as much. You should know many troubles until the end of your days. Oh. Yep. Feels like that's just everyone's life. Everyone's got problems. How is that a fortune? The cards do not lie. The will that chooses the cards is unknowable. So this is unknowable truth. You have learned much. I'm 20. Well, that was interesting. May the will ever spin in your favor. Alrighty then. So, I got a lower roll, but you just... There's...
Anyway, my point was, as I said, only hard rule is that the character has to be from a video game, and that game has to have been on a Nintendo console. Even then, that one now seems to be kind of a little bit up in the air because of how Cloud was and other things, so...
Okay, guys! So my question of the day is, do any of you guys still dress up for Halloween? Or have you stopped doing that? I thought this was a very topical question, so I figured I would start off our October recording with a very cool Halloween themed question. Anyway, I would really love to know what you guys think. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments below, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and leave some comments. If you're new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscription button and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please ring the bell next to the subscription button. That gives you the proper notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Doing all of these things really helps out the channel, and it really helps our communities grow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.